What's up, people? Welcome back to my channel where I share my passion for food and travel. I don't gotta travel at all because I'm in my backyard of Boston, as you can tell by my accent. I love sandwiches. I love pastrami in New York, cheesesteaks in Philly, smoked meat in Montreal, but Boston has its own thing too. Right above Boston, right north of Boston, right across the coastline is the North Shore, which we invented something called the roast beef sandwich. The oldest public beach in the country, Revere Beach, at a restaurant called, still there, Kelly's Roast Beef. Well, it's kind of still not there. We don't go there anymore. We as in all Boston, because, you know, we're actually smart. We don't go to fucking Kelly's Roast Beef because they don't put any effort and heart into their sandwiches anymore. They invented the North Shore beef. James River barbecue, mayo, white American cheese, a rare cooked beef, warm, and if it's on an onion roll, which Kelly's never did, it's on an onion roll, it's a plus, but it doesn't have to be because the original wasn't. Now you have all these gems around in the North Shore that are kicking ass, and many of them have been doing it for decades. I decided to stop being loyal to a couple places and actually try these places. Last week I did Jamie's, terrific North Shore beef. It was in the great category. Today I'm trying Nick's Beverly. I heard Nick's Beverly was the best for the longest time. I also hear some other things. I hear Nick's has fallen off the last couple years. This is a beautiful opportunity for somebody who's never had it to tell you the truth. And nobody tells you the truth more than the real. And I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to food. Let's go to work. I personally love adventures like this, guys, to find out what the very best is. I don't like dealing with mediocre food or less than mediocre. Here we go, Nick's. The place was pretty cool. They had bathrooms, which is key, especially when you're hungover. Look at this sandwich. Does it not look like a junior size to you? There's gray in the meat. There's no barbecue sauce. If any of you out there play poker, try and get a read right now as I'm eating this thing. Tell me what your read says. Salud. Look at my face. I'm like, this is what I've been hearing for 10 years. This shit that's going in my mouth. I went to Kelly's Roast Beef on Route 1 in Saugus a couple weeks ago, and look at this shit sandwich they gave me, full of gray meat, way past the medium cooked. And this piece of shit here was better than the Nick's sandwich. Look at Nick's. Look at this thing. They have all the awards on this wall for nothing. I'm in the car, the pressure's off, I can talk shit. I'm in the car. Good, great, elite. Jamie's is in the good, bad, drizzling shits. Good, great, elite. Jamie's is in the great category. Jamie's roast beef. Because this was claimed to be the very best North Shore beef for the longest time. I've heard it for years. This was bad. Not even good. It is hard to be just good these days because people just don't give a shit. The onion roll was as if it was wrapped up in the bag for like a week. The meat was gray. The onion roll was as if it was wrapped up in the bag for like a week. Up the barbecue sauce at all. The beef it didn't even exist. It's a super beef I got. And I swear to God, it was the amount of meat that you would put in a junior. They didn't give a shit. They're like, just give him the worst roast beef sandwich ever. It wasn't, they just didn't give a shit. They're like, just give him the worst roast beef sandwich ever. It wasn't the worst I've ever had, but it was bad. It's not even good. It's nowhere near great. And it's certainly, no matter how many of you fucktards said it was the best, it's certainly not elite.